Guess who started recording?
Nice. All right, cool.
Wasn't
All
me.
right, so... Okay.
I did though.
Oh, fucking hell.
Okay. So a guard comes up to you and tells you that Thistlewick didn't make it, and in fact, they burned him at an altar. His body actually burst into flames, and they heard his soul saying, "Hey, I see a bright light, but wait, something's wrong. This is hell. Oh, hello, Hitler. I'm Mussolini."
Can we just, play?
Mussolini's in hell?
I'm gonna kill...
Mussolini's dead?
Okay, so we need to start this, actually. So, let's see. What's the best place to start? You know what? Let's say it's roughly an hour after Thistlewick seemingly died in the arena. Murray and Damien... restaurant.
Drowning
Your sorrows in drink or food, or both, perhaps.
and hookers.
Perhaps, yes.
Yeah. Perhaps remembering some great memories with Thistlewick, like when he almost died, and when he did die.
That was
I'm
my
trying to
favorite
think
memory.
of a great memory with Thistlewick.
Damien is really saddened as well because it feels like, we've just lost somebody and we were all doing this mission together, so what do we do now? Do we just keep going? Damien's thinking he'd like to reclaim his body.
Should
give him a burial.
Should I enter on your thing, Neo, or...?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Fucking, yeah. So, an old man, someone, a familiar face. No, wait, you didn't meet him, fuck. Okay. A not familiar old face enters the restaurant and approaches your table.
Excuse me. You two were traveling with the, young Thistlewick, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My name is Crixus. I work at the arena. I was the one who arranged the fight. I have some news for the both of you.
What?
Him being pronounced dead was perhaps a little bit early.
What do you mean?
What are you getting at?
The fight instructors prematurely declared him dead in the arena. However, when we brought him in, he's still clawing to life, but not in a typical fashion. I did some digging, found he was an agent of the Confederacy, and I saw you two were traveling with him, so I'm presuming you two are part of his party?
Yeah, definitely. So, what do you mean? What's wrong with him exactly?
He was a spellblade. That's what he told me anyway. In some cases, they can cling to life thanks to a reserve of magic that resides in them. It's something that may be his ticket out of his current predicament.
So is there something we can do for him?
There is something that can be done. In the Emerald Forest, there is a temple where we could have him brought back. It won't be instant. It's not a sure thing. It's something I've only heard in tales. But I've read enough about it that it's better than him dying if he doesn't need to.
I saw a blade go right through him, and you're telling me he's not dead.
Let's go. Murray stands up. All right, yeah, we'll do it. Come on.
It's easy enough. I will gladly accompany you on this, if you'd take me, of course.
Yeah, sure thing.
And Damien's a little uneasy about this, but
Old Man Crixus turns to Damien and says, I've worked in the arena for decades now. I've seen people come back from worse. And they didn't have what Thistlewick has going for him.
You're telling me that there's just a place that people can go to when they die, and why doesn't everybody just go here?
Doesn't work for everyone. It's because he's a spell player that this might work. And I'm not saying any definites, I'm just saying, I've read about it. It might work for him.
Can you, take us to his body, please?
Of course. We're gonna have to go back to the arena. If you're with me, they shouldn't give you any trouble. Name's Crixus, by the way. And he extends his hand to the both of you.
Murray Adelaide Gill.
And Damien just sort of really quickly shakes it, Damien, and then just stops.
Okay, so I lead them back to the arena to collect the body.
Oh, do we have to like? Oh, this is gonna be good.
We have to. I'm guessing we have to physically move his corpse there if we're gonna.
You absolutely do.
Yeah, get it
Can
revived.
we not like get like? Here's my idea out of session was to get like or buy some sort of like. You know, like a wheelbarrow or something.
Oh, wheelbarrow! Just have him like in the wheelbarrow
with like a sheet over him so it doesn't disturb anybody.
So yeah, Old Man Crixus leads you to the arena infirmary where Thistlewick is laying. His wound has been bandaged, and he's just laying at a table, like breathing very slowly.
Will say it surprised even me that he's still kicking.
How does it feel playing as another character looking down at one of your own characters who's barely clinging to life?
It's surreal. It's interesting. But hey, fortunately, Thistlewick is dead enough that I don't have to voice act two different people. I can barely remember one accent at a time.
And I should have made it so you had locked-in syndrome, so you had to. And the voice act blinking.
Murray sort of prods at him, and so he won't recover if we don't do this.
Most likely.
Right.
Don't worry, Thistle. We'll find a way to make it better.
Here. So, we can set. I don't know if there's a time limit on what we're about to do, but I'm assuming the two of you would like to go as soon as you can. You'd like a...
You don't know if there's a time. You're the one who told us about it.
Yes, and I've told you quite often that I don't know the exact details of it.
All right, well, let's get going. And Maria meet just like,
let's go.
Okay.
You know what? No. I roll so bad on Spout Lords. Like, it's not even like the -1. I'm not even getting 6s. I would be failing if I had a +1 of fucking intelligence on
what
these
were you gonna
Spout
Spout Lore
on? Resurrection, because Murray's been to a witch coven a few times. You know, they might
help you.
Something weird has happened on my character sheet, Neo. My charisma got set to fucking 0. Like flat 0. I don't know why. I don't remember how many points I put in it
because you put it at 0 as a joke.
Did I? I don't remember doing that.
Yes!
I don't think I did that.
I told you to fix it, and you said you wouldn't, because...
Nah, I don't recall this.
Hey, Ben, something's weird on my character sheet. All of my stats aren't a +2.
No, it's like when I said a 0, I mean 0 in the charisma, so a -4.
Yes! That's what you said that. They brought this up to you.
That's fine.
Don't gaslight me, Snake.
I'll gaslight you.
Alright, so what are you gonna do then?
I imagine we collect body and set off.
Cool. You're gonna set off under cover of night. You're not waiting until morning.
I mean, I was gonna say to them, I've got a place we can spend the night and set off in the morning, but Everyone's
No. Murray will fine.
Can we maybe get a wheelbarrow or something at least? Maybe.
How much weight
Carry
is
him
Thistle?
along.
How much weight is Thistlewick?
How tall is he?
Let me check.
I feel like that's 3 or 4, but I'm not.
What's the
5 weight.
5.
Oh, I looked at his load. He's 5 weight.
Wow, him.
Wow.
So is Thistlewick himself weightless? Is it just his load? Wow, light as a feather, but why is he carrying this shit? Just dump his trash in the fucking wheelbarrow.
He's a hoarder.
Maybe we should splash out on a donkey and a cart. Just have, or just the cart and have Horace pull it.
The infirmary doctors will. They'll give you,
Horace.
They will give you a coffin to put him in.
It's a bit presumptuous.
I like the wheelbarrow idea. I really like the wheelbarrow.
You already like it because it's demeaning to his memory.
I wasn't that.
We can just splash some beer on you, and if people ask questions, we'll just say you're drunk and passed out.
A wagon is a coin.
A wagon? I'll pay for that.
Yeah. 150 coin, not 140. I'm sorry.
Wait, did Thistlewick load her money, or did Damien last session?
It's 50 coin?
It's 150 coin.
150, Jesus.
Yes.
Let's get the wheelbarrow.
There isn't a wheelbarrow item.
We can probably bullshit what a wheelbarrow would cost.
Well, you just want the wagon without the horse. I'm sorry, it's 150 too much to pay for your friend, okay?
He's dead. If I'm dead, I don't care if I'm thrown in a wheelbarrow. Honestly, when I die, they can just tip my corpse at the side of the road and I'll be fine.
You just want the wheelbarrow, I'll make that 50 coin. If you just want to stuff it in there and transport it yourself.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright.
we could just tail it to Horace, the wheelbarrow.
Yeah. Body to Horace, just drag it.
Why can't it be like a two-wheel wheelbarrow?
Drag him through the mud. Alright, yeah. It's 50 coin, a wheelbarrow.
Yeah, sure.
Absolutely.
I'll throw in for that. There you
100%.
Can't you just pull a wheelbarrow out of your adventuring gear?
No, I don't have adventure gear. I have a month's stay at a fancy inn paid in advance.
You get a wheelbarrow and you stay the night at where did they stay the night, old man Crixus?
One of the starting options I picked was a cottage in Marion, so I own a house here.
Absolutely. Nicely.
Alright.
Nice.
Yeah, I got a place that we could just rest at. And besides, Crixus has to go back because when we awake in the morning, he just walks out in this giant, really old-fashioned set of armor. He was not formally in.
Nice. Like how you have a -1 ongoing to 3 stats, by the way. Snake, old man Crixus is a -1 ongoing to strength, con, and fucking and dex.
Oh yeah.
Gonna be good. All right, so, yeah. So it's the morning. I guess you guys set out, huh?
Yeah.
Wheelbarrow tied to Horace. You got a pep in your step. You're gonna bring back your friend.
Yes. Sorry, I am actually just imagining it's Thistlewick's head just slumped backwards as he's just slumped into this wheelbarrow tied to Horace. It ricks and everything in his body. He probably falls off. Oh, we treat our friends so well.
Yeah, you got rope. You can tie him to the wheelbarrow.
Exactly.
Yes.
That rope has really come in handy.
What route we taken?
I headed to Glimmerstone Temple, and there isn't really a road, so we need to Just basically hoof it through the woods.
So I suppose you're following the road up to over here.
Yeah.
Probably.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds.
So I'll let you do that for free. So we'll only make one perilous journey roll. You guys are, headed up this main road. Let's say you get to this point by about, let's say it's like 1 in the afternoon. And it's time for a perilous goddamn journey into that there forest.
What's Crixus's in Wiz, actually?
Wiz 0, intelligence 2.
Okay, I'll let one of you two navigate. Probably Crixus. Oh, or not. That's the wrong
Why
one.
did you roll con?
I know that's
Because
the wrong one.
he's just flexing at the forest to navigate through it.
Navigate's intelligence, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
It is.
I clicked the wrong thing. There we go.
There you go.
Does that mean
While you
the
do your
old man
rolls, I'm just
Crixus
gonna
is
refill my
quartermastering?
Apparently. Oh, no.
Alright, I know you've said.
Uh-oh.
Well, let's see if we.
Spaghetti-o.
I think this is a good time to mention that Old Man Crixus didn't start with any money and has no dungeon rations. Raising 2 questions.
He has a house, but he ain't got no food. Like, before he left, he opened the cabinet, and there was just, like,
A moth.
yeah, like a moth, like, there was a box of baking soda, there was, like...
I'm gonna actually double check.
Vegetable oil.
I'm gonna double check something to see if I just didn't misread. It's like, oh yeah, surely he has fucking dungeon rations.
I've had characters who don't start.
We're leaving.
Oh good, you do start with dungeon rations. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I'm disappointed as well. I was hoping that would just be the case. But hey, we used
I'm
the set amount
disappointed
of
you
dungeon-
aren't stealing some of Thistlewick's dungeon rations. He's not using them.
Can we just sort of if Thistle has to eat, can we just sort of force feed the rations to him?
Just slip it through the stab wound.
Okay,
Just plop him
so-
right in his stomach.
Alright, anyway.
So, you dole out regular dungeon rations. But Murray, you're adventuring through this here forest.
Marie's, she's never, she's interested with the forest. She's been in forest in like a swamp type environment, but never a dry forest.
The bright, lush green. It's a bit cold up here.
What type of trees are they?
What?
Deciduous or coniferous?
Those are my only 2 options, sir.
Okay, but like general types. But what type of forest are we talking here?
The trees are actually all plastic. It's just fake.
It's a set. We're actors. What?
I like that. Yeah, exactly, Eric. It's a movie set. You're not.
It's straight up like Wizard of Oz, Yellow Brick Road, forest.
It's like the Flintstones where the background repeats.
There is
Okay, but as
like
for
a
the
bunch.
types of trees, hold on, let me get the image here. All right, here it is. It's these kinds of trees.
A nuclear attack.
Okay. Pretty.
Yeah. Alright. Back together. So, you're making your way through, perhaps a bit distracted by the bright green, how cold it is, perhaps. Something snags on your leg, and
This has
immediately,
been happening a lot.
you are just rocketing upwards into the trees.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shift nest.
Can I see her? Can I see her as this is happening?
No, you do not.
Okay.
And amongst the tops of the trees, there are 5 little monkeys.
Holy shit.
Kill him.
What? Okay, I discern realities on monkeys. Okay.
Oh, I should say, these monkeys are bright green.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a pretty important piece of information, I think.
Okay, what is about to happen?
Monkeys are about to
What kind of
do
place?
something to you.
They're about to what?
Okay.
To you. They're gonna get up all on you.
Wait. What do you mean, get up all on
They're
me?
gonna molest her.
You'll see. You'll see.
You've just been kidnapped by a group of bonobo monkeys.
Bonobos are apes, not monkeys, Snake.
So,
Wow,
yeah.
I'm sorry, Eric.
These monkeys, they put their hands on your limbs.
Moray's
Your
hanging,
leg.
like, upside down, right? Like, from a...
In a net.
Wait, what?
You're tangled in a net.
Okay.
Yeah. And they grab your arms and legs and oh wait, fuck. I gotta open something. Shit.
Is
I
this
don't
gonna
have
be,
my-
like...
Get my bestiary up. What are you asking, Eric? It's gonna be like what?
Fucking, I was gonna say Return of the Jedi. With the Ewoks. Fuck, I haven't watched Return of the Jedi in a really long time.
Okay, here we are. Da-da. So, they touch you, and their bodies start to glow, and you see lights like moving from your body into theirs.
Okay.
6 damage, ignoring
Wow.
armor.
I can't defy danger con that.
Oh man, you failed a wisdom roll. You failed your scout. 6
Yeah, but
damage.
failing the scouts getting caught in the trap. Not, the one move is getting caught in the trap, then the next thing is, them feeling me up. Alright.
You play by my rules.
Alright. Marie's gonna power through, rip through the rope bonds.
Yeah, but I just want another thing. You feel your life force like draining from you.
Alright, yeah. Marie's not gonna take this shit.
Yeah.
That's an 8.
All right. Let's see. So you power through. Let's see. I need to give you an ugly bargain, or a worse outcome, or an ugly choice.
Marie breaks through the ropes but falls on her ass.
Let's see. No, yeah, you break free, but like you're in a precarious position. Like the branches are about to crack.
Alright, gonna defy danger dex then.
All right.
Wow, look at that. The exact same thing.
Let's see.
To jump up.
You jump up. Let's see. You miss. You don't jump as high as you should. You kind of land, but you manage to like grasp onto a tree trunk, but you're slowly skidding down as the monkeys are about to jump you.
Defy danger dex again. Wow.
No,
I'm not rolling well. Like those 2 8s, those are with a +2. Those would have been a 6 otherwise.
Can I come in at any point? Or?
Not yet. Yeah. One of the monkeys grabs you by the shoulder, jumps on your shoulders, and drags you off of the trunks, throwing you to the ground.
Okay.
Damage.
How much?
Damage.
6?
Yeah, just 6. No
Okay.
tags, no piercing.
All right. All right. Murray's gonna, volley, pop that pop gun on him.
Ooh, Ken. Go ahead.
That's a 7. All right. So I'll spend an ammo on this definitely.
Gotcha.
9 damage on that monkey. Well, look at that. On one of those, I rolled snake eyes on one of them. Jesus.
Yeah. So yeah, you pop up a shot. The monkey that was on top of you is just blown the fuck away. Just viscera explodes.
Nice.
Hang down from the treetops, eyeing you. Making their monkey noises. Their ooh ah ting ta wada wada bing bang noises. Yeah.
How many are there in total?
There's 4 of them now.
All right, Murray, with whip and offhand is immediately going to hack and slash whip upwards at the nearest one.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. No, we won't go for the extra damage thing. Not right now. Nice. Oh, look at that. Much better.
Yeah, you just whip your whip wraps around its head. You drag it down and crack its skull open upon the ground.
Murray lets out, like one of those alligator roars that she does.
One of the other monkeys starts to glow like a bright green and lunges at you.
Can I? No, I'll just dodge. Oh no! Look at that.
No, sir. Da-da-da.
Crit, mix, and effect.
Yeah, that's the exact same thing as the one before.
You take 2 damage and are flung into the tree. As another monkey follows up and grabs onto your shoulders, attempting to drain life again.
Can I defy danger con that?
Sure.
Yeah.
This drain just isn't going.
All right, Murray's gonna hack and slash the monkey trying to drain her. Just straight, you use her arm, just smash it back. No, look at that.
Absolutely
look at
not.
These rolls.
No, it just swiftly dodges around your head, just gets on top of your back now and drains life again.
I'm gonna ask at this point, surely we would have heard the shotgun blast.
Yeah, I mean,
ignoring armor. Yeah, you've heard the shotgun, so I guess you've made your way. You're making your way. Absolutely, you can show up. You can pop in.
Murray! Should I come back later?
Oh, you know what I forgot?
What?
I got the Blade of Bloody Conquest.
Oh wow.
Alright, so Murray ain't having this shit. So I guess as these two chuckle nuts burst onto the scene, Murray draws the Blade of Bloody Conquest.
Wow.
And it is gonna hack and slash a boy. A monkey boy. Or a girl. I don't know.
Go ahead.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's boom. Oh, look at that. That's 9. Does that have... No, so 1 piercing.
Yeah.
Not that I think it was.
Yeah, you just cleave one of the monkeys in 2. What did Damien and Old Man Crixus do?
How many monkeys are there on ground level at this point?
Now there's 3.
Okay, I'm gonna charge the one nearest.
No, there's 2. There's 2.
Okay. I'm gonna charge the one nearest to Murray and throw a punch.
Nice.
So, let's hope. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I did factor in the
That's
-1. No,
no.
I've ticked weak -1.
Alright, gotcha. Boom. Yeah, alright, you punch a monkey in the face, steal your damage.
Pretty good for being weak.
Absolutely. Just clock this thing in the face, you hear a neck snap. Launch it into the tree. It's dead.
Still got it.
Key now just runs for the trees to escape.
Murray lunges at it.
Alright.
Thrusts with sword. That's a 7. And
Alright, yeah. You impale it. Just it's dead. Yep, just impaled.
Ooh. All right.
And Murray, spins the sword around and sheathes it.
Interesting.
How many monkeys left?
None.
None. Oh,
They're all dead.
None more monkeys jumping on Murray.
Could even take out a bow. He's like, oh, okay, sorted himself out.
But Murray sort of, steps back, leans against a tree, signs down. Those monkeys.
Crixus pulls out one of his 2 healing potions and, tosses it over.
Murray, catches it all casual, in I don't know, commercials for water bottles where they, drink the water bottle all dramatically. That happens.
Yeah. Murray catches it, grips it, breaks it in her hand. Oh, shit.
Murray just swallows, just puts the glass bottle in her mouth and just starts chewing. That's just flat 10 health, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
Where are we in the forest?
Yeah, this
Right now, you're around about over here.
Alright. So, and about what time?
Right now it's about probably 3 o'clock.
There are. So,
actually, can I spout lore on the monkeys?
Sure.
I know they're gone now. Just want to see if old man knowledge is any good. No.
Your old man knowledge. It's not.
in general, we seem to have bad luck with spout lore.
Hold on. I'll do young man knowledge. There we go.
Wow.
And see, Damien doesn't. Damien's your Pokedex, essentially. Fucking. Alright, so, Damien, you know that those were drained monkeys.
Ooh.
And, they actually, they tend to leave their victim, okay, so, they subsist on the magical energy that lives within, that is within every living being. But, they tend to leave people alive for a lot of their energy, but leave them living. But their tails can actually be used to infuse magic into weapons if given to a magical blacksmith.
Hmm.
But are they horny fuckers?
No.
Okay. Oh, so they're going.
Wait. Okay, but oh well, yeah. We have some dead monkeys lying around. Could probably grab a tail. Because Murray's curious because she's not sure if that would count for her gun.
Right. I'll just slice the tail off for you.
The big sword would probably be wiser.
The big sword already has a magical enchantment.
What? It can't have more than one?
Yeah, and it doesn't have enough sockets.
Oh right. Yeah.
Next time you're in town, make a supply roll for a sword with 3 sockets.
Okay, so you collect all that stuff. I guess you continue on your way to the Glimmerstone Temple?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I have to choose something for Damien, since he rolled a 9 on Navigate. Damien, you happened upon a discovery not dismissed by the scout.
Ooh.
Roll a 3d12.
Is it a fresh pair of socks? Come on, socks. Or a little pair of shoes, or put them on a horse.
I've got to ask about marching order. In particular about who's wheelbarrowing the dead Thistlewick.
Horses.
Oh, okay. We just tied it. Okay.
Yeah, it's backwards.
Oh.
Wheelbarrow. I imagine it's one of those wooden ones.
It's quite a well-trained pig.
We put 2 more wheels on it, so it's got, like a bike stabilizers.
Yeah.
For kids.
You got training wheels on the wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
Okay, so Damien.
Lay it on me.
You come across like a little hole in the ground.
Kind of glad that Damien's the one who gets to navigate this time.
Roundabout over here.
A grave.
Out of the hole pops a little green weasel.
Oh, weasel. I wish you said ferret. Okay, weasel.
No, it's a weasel.
Aww.
I think I'm starting to see a theme with this forest, a theme or two.
Yeah, it's St. Patrick's Day.
I put in weasel and I put in the wrong
That's
weasel.
that's racist. Irish people aren't weasels.
Oh, they're cute.
Are they monkeys?
Don't put monkeys on the level of Irish people.
Damien looks at the weasel and is like, oh. It's gonna bite my dick off them.
To you, Damien, and opens its mouth and speaks to you.
I think Damien's high.
It says, "Don't condescend to me, human."
Yeah, I think Damien's high.
Shut up. Hold on, sorry. Neo, what did you say?
The weasel turns to you and says, "Don't condescend to me, human."
Weasel's got a degree in computer science. It's fucking accomplished.
Condescend to you, sorry.
You heard that? Aw, I'm not. You can't say that to me. I am not something to be awed at, human.
You'll have to forgive me. A lot of the animals I see don't just come out of holes and utter random words to me.
Well, probably because you're not worth it.
True. It's a shame Ray's not here because she likes this weasel.
I do too. I want to bring it along. It's got attitude. It's a party mascot material.
But you said true!
No, you guys can show up if you want. I mean, I just said Damien because he's the one who finds it.
Are you talking into a hole, Damien?
I'm getting sassed by a fucking weasel.
Huh? Let me see. Oh. Indeed you are.
The weasel looks at you and just makes like a little purring noise.
I see nothing here but an ordinary weasel.
Ray, crouches down. Hello there, sir.
Alright, the weasel looks at you and says, "Hello there, miss."
Wait, okay, so can I understand it this time, or is it...
Yes, you can.
Okay, good. Huh.
Ray, extends, a hand to, shake its paw, but then, it suddenly occurs to her, wait a minute, that wasn't, animal it was speaking, but she doesn't say anything, but it doesn't dawn on her until a few seconds later.
Hello, Mr...
I don't have a name. Weasels don't have names.
Underhill.
We have no such time. We have no time for such things.
Interesting.
Busy, are you?
Oh, well, not really.
Life discovery.
Out here in the forest, we don't really see many parties out here.
We're on our way to the temple.
Ah, Glimmerstone.
That's the one.
Yeah. Which reminds me, by the way, Crix, I've been meaning to... So, is this place, particularly dangerous or so? I mean, I figure at the rate we'll go, and we'll get there about sundown. Which,
So
I don't know. Should we wait or?
Neo, what? This is a weird one because it's an NPC that's been turned into a character.
Well, the Weasel answers that question for you over here. Oh, the monks, they're great. They're great, really. Well, if you're human, I mean, I don't know. I've never been.
Do I know this place is dangerous?
The temple? No.
I mean, the forest.
The forest, a bit.
Okay. Okay, so he just kind of like... Old Man Crick just kind of shrugs his shoulder and says, no more or less dangerous than most places in Hemlock.
Alright.
But we've had a run-in with some of the local fauna already, and you seem to be able to handle yourself pretty well. No doubt they weren't... I don't doubt they were not... I mean, they were hardly the most dangerous thing in here, but...
Did Big Tough and Wrinkly over there just call me Fauna?
I called the monkey.
No. That you're referring to a group of monkeys that got a bit handsy.
Oh, yep, they'll do that.
Yeah. Maybe not so much anymore, but yeah.
Well, if you're on your way to the temple, you just gotta go that way, straight ahead. There shouldn't be any trouble.
Thank you kindly. You know what? I'm gonna give the Weasel one of my dungeon rations. I just pull out one use and just put it near the hole. I put the most Weasel appropriate ration I've got.
Well, alright, Snake, what would be a Weasel appropriate ration?
I don't know what Weasels eat, so I'm leaving that to old man Crick's knowledge.
Okay, you just throw out some bread. The Weasel looks at it, looks to you, and says, "I'm not a charity case," and dives below ground.
Oh.
And then dives back up and takes the bread and dives below ground with it.
That was thanks.
Weasels are carnivores, I'll have you know.
Yeah, he's gonna make a meat sandwich.
I'm so glad we met him. Let's move on.
But no, they're true carnivores. They're not omnivores. They're proper carnivores.
Like me.
Oh.
I was going to offer if you wanted to come with us, but it was kind of a dick to me, so...
There's a weasel hole.
You're just gonna, pour boiling water down the hole.
Or just shoot an arrow down her by ear.
You know what? Hold on. I need to take a shit.
Is that in character or not?
Squats over the fucking hole.
Okay. So
that was in character as Damien.
I see.
Oh, wait, what?
We're here.
No,
you make
Eric. We're waiting for Eric. No, Eric just said...
No, we're not.
Yeah.
That was an impersonation of Damien with no attempt at accent.
Yeah.
I thought you... Okay, fuck it. Whatever. Go on.
To the Glimmerstone, you encounter no more trouble on the way. By the time you see, the great stone temple and a clearing in the forest, it's around, let's say, 6:30. There are just, some monks walking about. There are two monks kind of, what would be the entranceway. There's the stairs leading up. As for, what kind of monks these are, bald, wearing, red cloth.
Gotcha.
And,
I suppose we approach.
Yeah. Murray does, not take point.
Yeah, we heard what the weasel said about if you're human.
I'm holding my bow, just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm going to spout lore just about whether these fellas are generally peaceful or not.
Right.
Yeah, Weezer could have been pulling as a fast one.
Hey, mine was interesting about their temperament.
Yeah, they're very peaceful. I mean, the only negative stuff you've heard about them is that they're a bit weird.
Okay.
But I mean, hey, so's Damien.
What?
Damn.
Why are you...
Damien's just getting shade this fucking session.
I've done nothing to deserve this.
Hey, Thistlewick's dead, so, that would be disrespectful.
That's fair. Now that I'm dead, there's only
Says
one.
the person who put him in a wheelbarrow.
It was what we could afford.
Probably wasn't.
Not 150 coin for a wagon. You weren't willing to put it down.
I'm
also going to add that for 50 coin, that wheelbarrow better have gold trim or some shit. It better be a fancy wheelbarrow.
Fuck off.
Hey, I wasn't insulting you with that one. I was insulting the wheelbarrow manufacturers.
That's a fair point. Like, even so, the cart, that's an expensive cart when you compare it to, a nightstand, the inn, and a meal, or a sword.
The economy has gone up, down in shambles, whatever.
No one respects the farmers. The farmers no one can break into being a farmer nowadays. It's way too expensive.
Okay, so, you approach. What do you do?
I guess I signal, basically approach the monk's signal to let them know that I'm coming. Ain't no threat.
They nod as you approach.
This is Glimmerstone Temple, correct?
It sure is.
We've brought someone here today who needs a magical infusion.
Magical infusion. We haven't seen one of those in many a year.
I've heard it was rare and I only know about it in tales, but he was critically injured and this may be the thing that could save him. I guess at this point we present the wheelbarrow, which isn't going to make a great impression on these guys that we just wheelbarrowed him here.
What else would we have done?
Carted him here. Coffined him here.
I can carry him and show the body.
A coffin would have been trickier, though. We'd have had to pull
At least it'd be
bearer
a bit more respectful than the wheelbarrow.
What makes you believe a magical infusion would work?
Honestly, I'm only operating on old stories I've heard.
He's only mostly dead.
That too. He's not. I guess he just does say it. He's a spellblade.
If it turns out we went this whole way, as he mumbles under his breath.
How do we know you mean no harm?
What could I do?
Murray steps forward. Look, this here is my friend, and he's a good man. And, he's hanging in there. He's clinging to life. I mean, I don't know about what inhuman force, because as far as I can tell, humans are delicate folk. Not like, but if there's a chance we can do anything for him, it is my obligation as his friend to carry it out.
Alright. They eye you over and say, well, your speech is very passionate. You've convinced me, but alright, wheel him up. We'll show him to the we'll show him to the headmaster.
Well, okay, I guess I put him back into the wheelbarrow after I was carrying him to show him.
Yeah.
I guess we just have to hoist the wheelbarrow and carry it up the steps.
Yeah, Horace used to. Which makes sense. We don't want him hurt.
All right, so yeah, you bring him up. They lead you into the temple proper, where like a bald, an older bald man is,
Is sorry, you cut out at the end of that.
An older man is burning some incense. All right, yeah, they bring him over and they say, Master Istis, we have someone who wants to. We have strangers who request use of the high altar. Master Istis looks up and says, "Bring them over. I will speak to them." Yeah, and they bring you over and they make their exit. Master Istis looks to you and says, "Sit down, please."
Yeah, I sit.
Murray sits.
Would you like some tea?
Oh, yes, please.
Some monks bring you some tea. No, it's green tea.
Oh, Murray says yes too, but she wasn't expecting this. She was expecting like iced tea.
No.
Whereas old man Crixus was expecting, brown tea.
Got any wine?
No. So.
Yeah.
I'll pass.
You wish to use the high altar?
That is correct.
For what purpose?
I suppose the proper
Bring our
term would
friend
be...
back.
Yes, resurrection. Is it resurrection if they're not technically dead yet? Magical infusion.
So a magic
Recitation?
infusion.
Resuscitation.
I haven't done that in many a year.
Good time to try them.
Is greatly restricted.
BRB.
If for my men to have brought you here, they must believe your intentions are pure.
I just kind of look to Maria, look to Damien and back. I don't see how they could be anything but. We're just wishing to revive someone who needn't die yet.
A noble cause indeed. Still, he takes a sip of his drink. These are troubled times. I'm afraid we cannot allow you to use the high altar without a little favor first.
I take a sip of tea and, just...
What sort of favor will that be?
Actually, wait. No, wait. Goth. BRB. I just forgot. Okay, no, we'll wait for him to show up.
Alright, time to just copiously write notes.
Wow, look at that.
Okay. Yeah.
I was refilling my drink.
Alright. So yeah, it says, so we cannot allow you to use the high altar without a bit of a favor first. And he takes another sip. And it says, I'm going to have to ask you to fetch some apples for us, so that we may make cider.
Excuse me?
We're running low.
We brought our friend here.
Oh, okay. Well, now...
worried about cider?
Now, okay, apples. When you say fetch apples, exactly how do you mean?
A few feet out, but all our monks are busy right now.
That sounds reasonable.
I don't have any problem with carrying out such a task. How many apples do you want?
He points to, some baskets. Just fill one basket. And when you get to a tree that seems nice, just take an apple to test it, and to test the apples, just take a bite out of one. Each of you.
Each of us.
I see.
Maria leans over
to discern realities.
Alright, discern you some realities.
That's insight?
Wisdom.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, fuck off.
Maria leans over and whispers, "What is apples?"
They're a fruit.
Okay. Maria was picturing some sort of, animal.
I'm going to roll whiz, but this is such a terrible idea. This is
What?
the worst. I've got a move that's basically discern realities, but much more powerful, but if I fail, there is a serious drawback.
Oh, wow.
So I'm considering using it because there's no other time in the party where it won't be shitty to use it. No, I don't take damage, but it tires Crixus out, so we have to stop. And the GM can make 2 moves.
Wow.
Or I have 3 choices.
If you fail, Crixus will have just been essentially a completely useless, weight on the party.
If you fail, Thistlewick just dissipates. Just the entire body bursts into flames.
Crixus
I mean,
is just a tired old man.
I get to choose things. Actually, I got a choice of what happens to me, so Yeah, I'm gonna roll it. Because one of them is, like, obviously less bad than the others.
Go ahead.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so the move is meditation. When you take a moment to sit still and reflect, roll plus wisdom. On a 10, you may ask the GM a question as the secrets of the universe present themselves to you in a simple sign. On a 7 to 9 is above, but choose one. I got a 6, so... I don't know. I don't know what happens there.
Let's see. Let's go on an adventure.
An adventure through Crixus's fucking mind as it's just rattled by trying to get to the secrets of the universe. My question wasn't even that good. It was about the apples.
They want to poison us, I know this.
Crixus was just gonna ask if it was like Red Delicious or Granny Smith.
Yeah, are they Granny Smith? Are they golden delicious apples? Are they...
Who eats golden delicious apples? I mean,
There's
really?
golden delicious apples where in the Tesco's where I work, so...
Yeah, but who eats them?
People who like Golden Delicious.
They don't exist.
People from Cardiff.
I mean, apples in general are like the most boring fruit going when just on their own, you know?
You know what? I'll just say nothing. I'll let you off for free. It's just you were just sitting there quietly, and everyone was just kind of staring at you, and you like open your eyes, and you're a bit embarrassed.
I thought I was gonna have a moment of great revelation about apples, and nothing happens.
There are so many fucking types of apples. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Why?
So yeah, the monk, Istis drinks his tea again and says, "Do you accept?"
I have no objections to doing this.
Very well.
Are they
Just head out around the temple and leave out north, and there'll be an orchard right there.
Are they like 95% smaller than they used to be?
What?
I was responding verbally to something Goth typed.
Oh. No, probably. No, in the Tesco's, I know they're called British Empire apples.
What the fuck are British Empire apples?
They are actually small, reddish with red and yellow apples.
That's a brand.
Yeah. They're just, I just noting the name, it just says they're called British Empire apples.
I thought that was a type of apple.
No, I wasn't naming types, I was naming the names of the apples that we sell in the shop. Let's just fucking get the apples ready, come on.
Yeah. So, do you make your way there? You do it.
Yeah, well, I do ask, is there anywhere we should start seeking these apples?
He pointed you right to the orchard.
That's handy.
Yeah.
What types of apples are they?
They're
all Golden Delicious.
Regular red. No, they're red. They're bright and red.
Alright, so like Red Delicious. Or, I don't know, maybe Ruby Frost.
Does it matter?
Yeah, this is very important to the lore of the universe.
Brayburn.
I don't know apples. I'm afraid I'm not as into apple lore as you are, Eric.
Hey, I'm from New Hampshire, okay? It's like in my blood.
You know what? They're Macintosh apples.
Oh, wow.
It's just a field of Macintosh computers.
They're made by Bill Gates.
No, Steve Jobs, no, fuck, wait, what?
I thought you were being ironic for a second. I'm really sad you weren't.
Okay, so...
I'm just looking up types of apple right now so I know what to name the parts when we're done.
Alright.
Oh, good idea.
Okay, so, you make your way to the orchard.
Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt again to talk about fucking apples, but this website has put so much effort into charting apple types. I'm legit impressed.
Nice.
They have a fucking animated chart that tells you less sweet to more sweet. It's really
wow,
good.
They have.
Sorry, Neo, it's just, I was impressed.
Right, okay.
Go on.
And yeah, Goth, it is basically only a few feet away.
Wow! Fucking convenient.
Orchard. You bring your basket,
So, let me get this straight. These guys are saying that they're a bit too busy to gather these apples, which are only a few feet away, for one basket, and they want all of us to take a test bite.
I'm ready to sort of like... Actually, okay. You know, spout lore. Fuck.
I mean,
Again, that would have been a 5. It still would have
Didn't
been
know
a
what
5.
apples were, so.
No, but I mean, like, no, not about apples specifically, but in general. Like, Murray grew up on a farm. Like, they had to do lots of, chores.
You weren't
like
kidding,
this.
Snake. They really did.
I guess I will try and discern realities. Hey, okay. What here is not what it appears to be. Old man Crixus is still kind of like, is grown jaded, is like, okay, there's got to be something to it, it can't be that simple. Or could it? They're peaceful, apparently.
You've heard before that from other people who have visited the monks that they like to perform these odd tests of character on people.
Okay. So I turn and I just say that to the group. I just say, now, I'm not going to say that nothing here is dangerous, but these monks like to test people. To kind of get, not in any way that's maybe dangerous, but to get a feel for the kind of person they are.
Murray says, having just stuffed an entire whole apple into her mouth.
Alright. Okay, so you found. So I guess Murray found a good tree. Very good. So you took your apple, and I guess you finished that muffled sentence, and you take a bite out of it.
I don't know, it was a bite. Just Murray puts the entire apple in her mouth and just crunches down.
All right.
What?
Full dose.
Do you know? Is there anything in your past that you think you might feel a little bit of residual guilt about?
Yes.
Is of that guilt come flooding to the forefront of your mind?
Ooh.
How does this affect you?
Murray just sort of stops and stands there quietly. Is it just one specific thing, or is it all the major guilt?
Essentially all of it, yeah, at once.
Okay, yeah, there's a lot then. Murray
Does anyone
sniffles a bit and tears up.
Does anyone around? Do you feel any guilt for anyone around you within the area?
No, I don't think so.
I honestly thought you were just going to say Damien.
Well, in that case, the area, or you kind of blink through the tears, area around you, kind of, there's kind of a new filter on it, and the feelings pass, and you feel a renewed sense of duty.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you quite
Murray sniffles, wipes some tears away. Is that what apples are like then? That's something.
Are you okay? I guess just sensing that something might be up. He
Hey, but I mean, Murray has never had an apple before.
Yes, I know.
This might just be her reaction to.
Crixus.
So yeah, Damien. Wait, what?
Oh yeah. Sorry, no. He typed first. No. You go ahead.
Damien took a bite. So, Damien.
Yes.
All right. Well, any actions you took, anything you feel any residual guilt over, just immediately rushes to the forefront of your mind as you take that bite.
Alright, I have to be honest. When I was at the guild, there was this one time I was in the commode, I walked out, and I left the seat up. No. Anything from my past as well?
Makes you feel guilt has come to the forefront of your mind.
My first, officially my second victim was just, this teenager, sort of 17 to 18, and the fear in his eyes is caught back up to Damien.
Yeah. Yep. It hits you all at once. What's your reaction?
Just kind of sink to my knees with like the bite, the apple in both my hands, and like the bite facing upwards, and I'm just sort of looking down and really holding back, just going into grief.
Do you feel any guilt with regards to the people around you right now?
Not around me, but Thistlewick.
Thistlewick.
Because Damien kind of, I don't know, he just feels responsible for his death in some way. In some weird way. Even though it was Thistlewick's decision to go through with it.
I'm going to say, if this is what these apples do to people, Crixus says he's just like holding an apple in one hand, it's not going to make for very good cider, and he takes a bite of it.
Wait, you just take a bite of it anyway?
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, it's a test of character. He's not gonna shy away from it.
So, old man Crixus, all the guilt of every person you've mentored dying under your care comes rushing forward.
Jesus. That's a lifetime of people.
Yeah.
And
that's at least 3 people.
Yeah.
And I will say, he does feel guilt about agreeing to the match between Thistlewick and Terratus to both parties.
Yeah.
So yeah, he feels guilt towards both, guilty to both Damien and Murray at this moment.
Absolutely. All right. Well, all the other feelings of guilt leave you, but that guilt, kind of stays. And but you do have a renewed sense of purpose, as does Damien. But Damien is apparently feeling so guilty that he had to go take a shit.
Guilt shits are the best. You just feel the guilt leave your body.
Alright, and with that done, I suppose you guys just fill up the basket with apples.
We go about it. I guess we also, I guess it's harder in Murray's case, but I hold on to the apple I took a bite out of. Don't put it in the basket, obviously.
Right. That'd be fucking rude.
That would be fucking rude.
Roy at one point coughs up the stem and some seeds.
Was that the worst apple I've ever had? It's debatable.
Hey, it was technically the worst apple Murray's ever had.
And the best.
And the best.
And the most mediocre.
Robert!